When I started to get nice at the point out. When you're so N64 pilled that you could immediately just recognize in the song the eat apples. And every time I play this Blaze for the start of stream, I just think about the fact that, like, It's more fun just to drive around the open world in Mario Kart World, and the open world in Mario Kart World sucks. Like, the best part of your game is, like, the most content-poor part of it. Like, how did you manage this, Nintendo? Well, thankfully we're not playing a Nintendo game today. Okay, just have to push it good on that. Where's my controller? There it is. It's hidden. Go. Stop that. Slide you on over. And let's open the game as soon as I pull it up here. Alright. I love how fast the shaders process. This game takes like 20 years to load, but the shaders are quick at least. Oh, yeah. While I'm here, let me quick... Run screen tearing. I can't use HDR. I like that I can change the graphics before I start the game, by the way. We're gonna turn down some of the graphics still. I'm gonna turn off screen space reflections. This didn't really do much for me. I think we're gonna just kind of knock everything like down a tier, essentially. Or no, we're gonna turn off ray tracing transparency reflections. Okay. There, turn those down to set. That should hopefully stop because it's fucking hot out all... Well, it's not hot out anymore, but it was hot out earlier, so it's still hot inside here. Because, this is gonna make my computer spit out heat like nobody's business. Eidos, Montreal. I think they're a dead studio now. So yeah, in case there was any confusion, I was correct. When you turn on streaming mode, it doesn't just it doesn't replace the music. It's not like Hi-Fi Rush in that regard. It just stops the music. There's no, if there's a copyright song, it just plays nothing. So that's why I have in fact made my own kind of playlist on the side here. It's got like 15 like songs in it right now. How many songs actually are in... Can we tell? We can't yet. Anyway, I love the title screen because you get an immediate sense for the characters here. Oh hey, an actual song. They do. There are a few. So I believe like the songs from the band Star-Lord are all fictional. So they are able to still play. But if it picks a real song, then it can't play it. It just plays silence. Anyway, Drax is wearing reading glasses, by the way, and reading a book that is definitely sarcasm for dummies. That's really kind of the most important thing to know here.
Okay, almost there.
Almost where?
You'll see. Where do you think you're going?
Just making sure this place is safe and secure from the, you know, fire.
Okay, so it does still track that I looted this stuff.
Any day now.
Right, just taking it all in.
I'm still in charge here, you know?
Of course you are.
It's a dead end. Trust me.
Of course I trust you.
Clearly.
This another one of your bots?
Yeah, her name's Jocasto. She keeps an eye out for stuff. Invaders, trespassers, prisoners who keep wandering off.
Her mother.
If this is an attempt to escape your mom's ship, I really need to know, because I may or may not be super interested. Just really need to make sure it doesn't look like a kidnapping.
What? No.
Oh, wow!
Don't laugh.
No! This is cool. It's like your secret hideout, right? I definitely prefer this to the brig.
We're not staying. I just need to check on Ultimo. His gyros have been all screwy.
Take your time.
Ultimo. Oh, the little stars. That's neat. Okay, so yeah, this is the one we looked at last time.
You won't tell anyone about this place, right?
I've been accused of a lot of things, but snitching isn't one of them. Actually, that's not true. Snitching is totally one of them.
What?
Extraordinary circumstances. Hey, this is Mercury, right?
Uh-huh. It's supposed to represent this big battle Mom was part of. You said you were there, right?
Oh, yeah. Your mom was dead in the water until me and the Ravagers showed up. You should really fix this.
You want me to draw you in?
In the interest of historical accuracy.
Huh. What a happy star! Oh, it's blepping at me. Oh! Look at that! It does have the... Aww. What a...
So, Mom says I've taken an unhealthy interest in galactic war history. I keep telling her it's that, or boys.
Yeah, I'm thinking she prefers the war history.
Yep.
A universal translator. Wonder if it speaks Groot.
I find it difficult to believe that, like, this entire space has
Ultimo's
gone
kind of my
completely
baby.
undetected.
First robot I ever worked on. I guess that's maybe why he keeps breaking.
Something tells me you and Rocket would get along. Or really, really not get along. One of those two.
The raccoon thing? Yeah, he seemed real charming.
I just mean he's also really into all this tech stuff.
Just doing my duty as a player of games to collect all of the stuff. That must be like her personal room.
For the record, you're the first prisoner who's ever been down here. Also, the first person.
Seriously, wow. I'm honored.
Yeah, well, it was on the way, and Ultimo needed checking, and you seem cool, I guess.
Need a hand?
Nope. But thanks. I'm almost done.
Oh, alright. I guess I'll check here.
Hey! Secret stuff. Off limits.
No adults. I get it.
Anyway, I'm all done here. We should probably get back before Mom completely freaks.
Yeah, I've seen your mom overreact before.
It's like, I'm not a kid
Yeah,
anymore.
last
you
stream.
know?
Tell me about it.
So, you get where I'm coming from, right? Like if you do end up talking to my mom, the subject of me happens to come up.
You don't want her to know about your secret hideout. I get it.
Yes. And also everything else.
Everything else, like...
Like me having a passkey that overrides parts of the ship. The whole official trainee thing. Me being anywhere near the hangar bay. You know, just me in general. You never saw me. Almost at the elevator. We're home free. Ah. Almost there. Seriously? Just give me a sec. Come on, come on. Ah. Ugh.
Need a hand?
Yes! Got it! Mom? I can explain.
Oh.
Nikki. I'm fine. Mom, seriously. A-okay. Barely a scratch.
What in Hollis' name were you thinking? Sneaking out with an arresting squad? Running around with criminals?
Alleged criminals?
You almost died. Do you have
I mean,
any
the
idea how
alleged's
grounded
pulling a
you
lot
are
of
right
weight
now?
here.
You promised to give me more leeway.
Leeway doesn't mean lying to my officers. Or sneaking around behind my back.
Okay, the first one, yes. The
Some
second
guy's
one,
ship
not so
blew
much.
up?
Restricted areas are restricted for a reason.
You treat me like a prisoner.
You're a child! Are you even listening?
Whoa, whoa. We've all been through a lot today. Let's just all take a deep breath and recognize that maybe we've all made some mistakes.
Make sure the fire is out and the hangar's secure.
Yes, Commander.
And find out why that churchman's shuttle exploded.
Grand Unifier Raker has been less than cooperative.
Make him cooperate. And you two? With me.
It gone worse?
I knew you'd overreact. You always overreact. Even Peter was saying so.
Oh, he was he? I suspect Peter misspoke, something he often tends to do. So I suggest you worry less about what he said and more about what I'm saying now.
For what it's worth, Nikki totally saved my butt. She handled herself really well, and you have every reason to be proud of her.
Coming from you, Peter, it's worth extraordinarily little.
Why are you being mean to him? Just listen to what he's saying.
I don't care what he's saying.
We did engage a little bit of intergalactic lava poaching.
Initiate lockdown.
Lockdown initiated.
What, are you gonna kill us?
In theory, these doors don't open until I say so.
Yeah, I know how lockdown works.
I don't think you do, because somehow you keep bypassing every security measure on this ship, and I want to know how. Or you can just show me.
Mom! I seriously have no idea what you're talking about.
Initiate, not lockdown. All good for systems go. Activate.
Voice print not authorized.
Just trying to help.
We don't need your help. You're the last person we need help from.
Well, you clearly need some form of help if you're trapping us in an elevator.
No one leaves until you tell me what I want to know.
I tried. Oh yeah, you're gonna hear
know
Discord
everything.
notifications
No, I
going
don't.
off. Hold on.
I know you're a magnet for danger, and that you somehow keep getting caught in restricted areas of this ship.
That's a
I'm
result
small.
of how I've wired the
Okay.
playlist in.
I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint, or the maintenance tunnel blast doors.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, security was down for
Listen, I'm gonna keep backing her
No,
up.
it wasn't.
She saved my
Pretty
life.
Down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
She saved my life, man!
Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What?
Well, okay, I didn't think it was going there.
Stop, she's a smart kid.
Too smart. She keeps bypassing security. Unless you have a level 6 access to my ship all of a sudden? Didn't think so. Nicolette Gold, empty your pockets.
No. You empty your pockets.
Nikki,
What?
I know you're hiding something.
It was me. Yeah, all those locked doors back there, I hacked them.
You hacked them?
Yeah, I'm a hacker now. I hack stuff. You know, beep bop boop, boop boop beep.
I told him it was restricted.
That doesn't explain the falsified orders.
I don't know what to tell you, Mom.
I don't know what that one's
Your
about.
security staff have been sleeping on the job. All I know is
That one I can't help you with, Nikki.
I wouldn't do that.
To be continued. Disengage lockdown.
So, can I go help secure the hangar now?
No, you can go back to your quarters and you can stay there for the next 30 rotations.
But Mom!
I can make it 30 cycles.
I feel like we need a crash course in like what the like conversion rate of those is. Because that sure sounds like she just grounded her for 30 days.
So, rough day, huh? Exploding shuttles, quarantine zone trespassers, missing kid.
I have no idea.
Chewie. I can't believe you still have him. Can't believe you survived. Mercury was what, like 1,000 degrees?
More like 1,000 cycles ago. You can keep him if you want. He is yours.
Hey, I ordered him to look out for you. Expect him to keep doing his job. Especially, you now have a daughter, apparently.
Oh.
A 12-year-old daughter who you didn't have during the war. 12 years ago when we...
Peter. When we picked up your ship, part of me was excited. At first.
Then all kinds of shit
This
happened.
time, you haven't changed. At all. You're still the same.
I've changed. Whatever the fine is, I'll pay. Just give me 3 cycles. Let me prove that I'm not still... whatever it is you're gonna finish that sentence with.
A deadbeat.
You're gonna pay 7,000 units? In 3 cycles?
Wow, okay, that is a lot of money. Here, I was thinking that
I thought maybe
Fine's
not.
non-negotiable. My search party found a disturbing amount of prohibited tech lying around your ship.
Well, that's all they found, right? Okay, you'll get your money on time, no problem. This Guardians of the Galaxy thing, we are this close to getting it off the ground. And if I didn't have these handcuffs on, I would show you just how very close we are.
Why do I feel like I'll regret this?
No, come on, when have I ever... You won't
Okay.
regret it. Promise.
You've got 3 cycles, Peter. Not 4, not 5, 3. Contact me when you've got the units.
And if we don't?
The device we installed will deactivate your ship, and you will all go to prison.
Gotcha. We won't let you
Alright,
down.
well, I guess we're over a barrel here.
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 7,000 units is a small price.
7,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a freaking bank, apparently.
Okay, so we got fined. So we have a
We still
Nova
have a
tracking
llama?
thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
Come on, guys. You're Drax the Destroyer, man. You killed Thanos.
Allegedly.
Are you gonna let a little fine slow you down? And Gamora, you're practically an MI6 agent, but way hotter and cooler. There's nothing you can't do.
Here it comes.
Rocky, you're an actual genius and the scrappiest dude I know. How many prisons did you break out of?
7.
You are Groot.
That's it.
Guys, we're supposed to be a team. All we need to do is figure out how broke we are and come up with a plan. So check your quarters. Check between the sofa cushions. Check under the crafting bench. If you find any spare units lying around, grab them. I'll do the same in my quarters.
All right.
This is why you don't sleep with cops, Quill. They put bombs on my ship.
My ship.
Maybe when she picked a hide and changed the amount you have to pay.
I am watching you, rodent.
Oh, I'm guessing that
What's that supposed to mean?
because I protected the
This common
llama,
knows
I
what
made the
rodents
wrong
hold.
choice.
Nuts, stolen technology, units.
Okay. First off, I ain't a hoarder nor a rodent.
I know you have a stash hidden aboard this ship. Fetch it, now.
There ain't nothing to fetch. Groot blew our stash on Contraxia, and the rest I
Oh,
gave
take
to
the
Will
llama
and
is better.
Gamora for
Good.
the dash quarantine zone access code.
A likely story.
Why don't you go bother someone else?
I intend to.
Alright, let's calm people down.
What do you want, Quill? If you're looking for units, check your own room. So, you here to talk, or you just want a gear upgrade?
You're not still upset, are you?
It'd be a lot better if we didn't have 3 cycles to pay a fine.
Hey, remember that time on Conlar with the Badoon and that really hot Ascavarian girl?
Yeah, her buddies would have spaced your stupid Humy butt if me and Groot hadn't busted in.
I had things under control, mostly.
Ha! Too bad you're broke, Quill. I should be charging you for all the times we saved you.
Name one other time you saved me.
Contraxia, Nowhere, Paramitar, Ceres, Contraxia
Nowhere.
again, Malador.
Okay, so I owe you. Big.
I should have turned you in for Yondu's bounty. Sure as Scott wouldn't be scrounging for units to pay off your Nova girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend. But admit it, you like being a guardian of the galaxy.
Ex-girlfriend,
Still
but
on
it's
the fence
apparently
about the brand
become a
name,
lot more
but,
complicated.
Keeping the Milano as collateral was a pretty smart move.
Never agreed to that.
If you'd rather I turn you in.
Don't worry. I know you put a lot into this team. I'll make it up to you.
You better.
Open this door. I know you are in there, sentient tree.
Alright.
Do not think that I do not know what you are up to. Your rodent, Peter Quill. Order the tree to open this door. I am certain that the rodent has hidden a stash of units within the latrine. He must have asked his well-meaning accomplice to retrieve the sum and hide it from us.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Groot has the right to some privacy.
Ah, now is not the time for pointless civility.
Groot, you okay in there? Think you could open the door for a minute? Is that my toothbrush? Great. Now I need a new toothbrush.
See? I was right. There was nothing
Any
wrong.
units I uncover will go directly to you, but I am unsure the others will do the same.
So, you're taking the whole find the units thing pretty seriously.
It is a serious matter.
Yeah, I totally get it. We're all afraid of going back to prison.
I am not afraid of going back to prison.
Oh, good. Because
Oh, good, 'cause we
I'm
might
not
very well be going
either,
back to prison.
Mostly.
In the kiln, I was surrounded by criminals, murderers, and thieves. They taught me a harsh lesson. Assassins and bounty hunters cannot be trusted.
Okay. Wow. Don't you think maybe you're calling the kettle black?
I have not mentioned kitchenware.
It's an Earth
It's a
thing.
turn of
What
phrase.
I mean is, you're a convicted mass murderer. I used to be a pirate. We're not exactly upstanding citizens.
You and I honor our word. I cannot say the same for the others.
You could be wrong, Drax. You won't know until you give them a chance.
We will see.
Automatic doors, man.
Hey, Gamora.
You're supposed to knock.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be looking for money.
I did.
And?
I don't have any.
Also, what's with the dolls?
Do you value your life?
Is that a trick question? Okay, yes, mostly I value my life.
Good.
Then
Then
leave.
pretend like you saw nothing and get out.
See you in the lounge?
Out.
Got it.
Alright.
Does it bother you that if we don't manage to get the money in time, this team is toast?
We will get the coin Peter Quill promised. We shall not turn to roasted bread slices.
Yeah, well, no offense to Quill, but he ain't too good at keeping his promises.
Hi!
Yup, neither am I. What'll it be this time? Confetti jet boots?
Oh, there was something else I wanted to grab right away as soon as I could. Yeah, there it is. Air glide. Glide around targets while shooting.
Ta-da!
Avoid falling prone by dashing when hit with a knockdown blow. Is that the only other thing I can purchase right now? Yeah, alright.
So, about my raise.
Why does this thing look so sinister?
Hey, who said you could touch that? I don't go into your room and touch your stuff, Quill.
What? You hacked my visor and added a scoreboard to it while I was sleeping.
That was different. I improved it. Also, did anyone tell you that you snore? I thought Drax was bad, but wow. Quill, you should really get that checked. You sound like a Torg.
I don't snore that loud.
Yeah, okay.
So what is this thing anyway? It kind of looks like a metal face hugger.
That is clearly a spinal control unit.
Yes, right, of course, a spinal control thingy.
Back on Half-World, Kree scientists use these to keep us super soldiers in line. They'd press a big, fun red button and zap! Instant obedience.
Holy crap.
That's awful!
Rocket. How many of you super soldiers were there on Half-World?
When the Kree started, 100, maybe. By the time I escaped, just me and Lila. She was the first one not to die from the control unit.
And Lila is also a...
What, a raccoon?
Or not, a raccoon?
You gotta understand, she was afraid of them, and the control unit made sure we stayed in line, that I stayed in line.
Oh, that sounds... awful. I can't imagine.
So, I did what I do best. I found a way to overload the control unit. When the Blueskins let us out of our cage, kaboom! I blew a hole into the side of the lab. What we didn't know, what I didn't know, was that the lab was protected by sentry bots. We got to the security fence and Lila covered me while I hacked the modulator frequency, and as soon as it opened, she pushed me through the door. I heard her die, Quill.
Oh.
Rocket.
Doesn't matter now. Past is the past, right? And that thing is just a reminder.
Wow. Okay, well, if you need anything, let me know, I guess.
Sure.
Anyway, about the money we're owed.
So, got any ideas to get those units together?
Do you have investments?
You think I look like an investment type of guy?
You are a risk taker.
Exactly. I don't sit behind no desk all day hoping for real estate fluctuations. I go out and I do stuff.
Perhaps we are somewhat alike.
Groot! Are you done in there? Me and Musclehead could use some input.
Well. Let's see if we can find some stray
Oh, I hit the
units in
wrong
here.
Y.
Really?
$37 units?
We appear to be 6,963 units short. If we intend to keep our ship, Peter Quill...
I know. We clearly need a plan.
And reconsider my initial proposal.
Oh, no, not Fin Fang Foom again.
Yes, we should go after Fin Fang Foom.
Drax, there are easier ways to get paid. Like, what about selling Gamora's crap?
What?
Oh, come on. You've been hoarding them stupid knickknacks ever since you first joined us. I mean, don't tell me they ain't
Listen,
worth nothing.
I was told I have to not think about those or I'll
My
get killed, so...
figurines are not knickknacks.
Huh, team's in trouble, and you can't be bothered to make no
Set course
sacrifice.
for the Mocking
I will
Star system.
sacrifice your head.
And take us to the majestic mountains.
Guys, I think we should hear out Groot for once.
He says we should combine both ideas.
Sell Gamora's trinkets to Fin Fang Foom. It is brilliant.
Yeah, you know, the only problem with
Yes,
the plan
genius.
is that Lady Hellbender only buys monsters, and you are not a monster. He's not. He's the sweetest, most... I am Groot. No, you don't. This ain't something you can pretend. Oh, yeah? You want monster? I'll show you monster!
Whoa, guys!
Oh, wait a minute, we're gonna blow up the ship. Hold on.
Groot, are you really offering to...
No, he is not offering that.
He is offering that.
It could work.
Sell Groot? I guess we could bust him out after.
Absurd. Lady Hellbender seeks the monster within. The small, ugly one is clearly the correct choice. He is cruel, sadistic, and his soul is filthy and filled with rage.
True.
Monster Queen would pay a great sum for such a creature.
Really? How great?
How are you okay with this?
Because I know what I am. And I know what he ain't.
I vote we sell Groot. I honestly think Lady Hellbender will go for it.
Yeah, well, I vote for not Groot.
I also vote for the creepy little beast.
2 votes each. Peter?
Hold on, what's the current Marvel Rivals tier list? Yes, I'm gonna base my decision off which one is rated higher right now. Best characters of April 2024 or 2026. In competitive. All heroes. Groot's an S tier. Where's Rocket right now? Oh, Rocket's an A tier. Alright, they're pretty close. Oh, well, Winter Soldier and Rocket Raccoon fell down from S tier this season. Sorry, Rocket. Yeah, clearly S sells for more. Obviously. That's how this
Well, I
works,
think
right?
Groot's more convincing in the traditional monster sense. Groot, buddy, first of all, thank you. And second of all, I want you to know we're gonna bust you out of there right after, okay?
I am Groot.
All right, let's do this. Let's go sell a monster.
We're not seriously flying into that.
They say the weather patterns of Seknarf 9 are tied to the temperament of its ruler.
That's not how women work.
Or weather. Anyways, I'm sure it looks worse than it is.
It was in fact worse than it looked. That's what my manager last night thought thought it was gonna look like when the storms rolled in yesterday. It didn't.
There! That's Lady Hellbender's fortress.
Get us in close, Quill. I don't want to walk in this.
Whoa! Yep, no problem. Flying the wrong way.
Nah, he's not flying at all.
Guys, relax. Just one minor adjustment.
Piece of cake.
You can't be serious.
What? This way we can scope things out before we finish the transaction.
We're like 100 clicks from her base.
You know how much I like scoping.
Huh.
Nope. Okay.
Definitely got struck by lightning and had to make an emergency landing.
Next time, I'm flying.
Are you sure the leafy one is ready for this?
Nope.
He'll be fine.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. Don't help.
Because you're constant complaining, Des?
You are complaining about the short one complaining.
We're all complaining. Happy?
Oh, there's text on the doors for whose room it is. I just noticed.
So we need units. What about selling that llama beast?
Lady Hellbender will
Oh,
not
hell
purchase
yeah!
such a lowly creature.
Not to Lady Hellbender, obviously, but what about the nowhere market?
Oh,
to
you're
see you,
way
buddy.
too soft to be a monster, big girl. Yes, you are.
They didn't confiscate my
I still
llama.
believe it is a mistake to sell the tree. I am Groot.
Ha! Yeah, that's right. Maybe you're the mistake, musclehead.
That does not make sense.
Maybe Groot misspoke. You could say he, made a mistake.
Huh?
I hope y'all like walking, because this is gonna take a while.
Can I talk to you now?
No, we should not go. We got to. It's different.
They say that Seknarf 9 is inhospitable to soft-bodied beings. We shall see how you fare, Peter Quill.
Of course, it had to be raining. I hate wet.
We accomplish nothing by lingering
Okay, I
in the
guess I
ship.
just can't talk to any of
How
you.
about staying dry? That's an accomplishment.
Okay, here we go.
I ever mentioned how much I hate rain?
Hellbender's castle isn't even that far.
That is not a castle. It is an impregnable fortress.
So how do we impregnate it?
Ask Peter!
Let's just get closer. We'll figure it out on the way.
There is nothing to figure out. As beast merchants, we will easily gain access to Lady Hellbender.
Good. We've already got a beast. All that's left is the merchant part.
Good thing I put on my official merchant costume.
There is no such thing.
There is now.
In fact, you ain't sure. Don't vote so good. Drax neglected to mention this buyer lived in the middle of a flarkin' monsoon.
Whoa! That is some really crazy lightning out there. Never seen anything like it.
Meteorological suicide is what it is.
Not wrong. I like how I watched multiple people slide down and still fell for that.
Hey, is my jacket all right?
At least you got a jacket. Some of us are soaking here.
Less whining, more walking.
Hey, Stormlord, we ain't seriously walking through this. It'll take forever in this storm.
Stop complaining. The hardship will strengthen your spirit.
At least we'll have time to think about our sales pitch.
How are we to convince a beast collector to purchase a tree?
So what the Nowhere Collector wants you back? He don't speak for all collectors.
If Tivon wants him, that's actually a good selling point.
No one's selling Groot.
He's a rare specimen, Rocket, and he'll be fine.
We're not selling Groot. Why are we
Guys,
here?
If we just keep our footing, it'll be a straight shot across.
We got this. Just don't fall and we'll be fine.
Agreed. We must face Lady Hellbender's rage head-on.
Almost sounds like you want to get hit by lightning.
I would not expect a Chitauri trader to understand the underlying value.
The underlying value of getting killed.
Of being direct, you child of subterfuge.
What is your problem?
Lady Hellbender scoffs upon duplicity and dishonor.
Can we refocus here? We're here to trick some lady, not kill each other.
She's not just some lady. Lady Hellbender's a known warrior.
And a queen.
And stinking rich.
Exactly. She's a stinking rich warrior queen businesswoman, and she won't be able to resist a good deal. Same as us.
Perhaps some of us.
If Lady H is so powerful, why does she live on this scuttball?
Seknarf 9 is her ancestral home. A concept you are clearly unfamiliar with, Abomination.
Where you're from ain't what matters, meathead.
It matters to Lady Hellbender.
It'd be a whole lot
Oh.
drier if we went through the jungle below.
Chosen to sell.
Way too close.
Well played, Lady Hellbender.
So we're still doing this?
Yes!
Guys! Focus! Keep an eye out on those big blue ones and take cover when they hit. Or we'll get blown right off.
Good advice. Okay, this might be more dangerous than I thought.
I thought you lived for danger.
Yeah, keyword live.
If any of you die, I'm going back to the ship.
I see how this works.
Wake up!
It's that one part from Arendelle.
And how much I hate being lads.
Not again.
Who says we should hide under him?
That is a terrible suggestion.
Just keep moving!
Wait. I was waiting to see if Drax explodes there.
It's like she's trying to hit us. You sure you never dated this woman?
Ha!
The spear is the storm actually getting worse.
Lady Hellbender is angry this day.
She doesn't control the weapon!
I love this. This is great.
Not again.
Again, continue.
Oh. Oh, it's alive.
Everyone okay? We should have gone to Maku 4.
Hey, check out the old Resistance ship. Thing's been shot to hell.
No doubt by this one and her Chitauri friends.
We weren't friends.
Guys.
Not sure.
There's no way. It's the D20! Okay, I'm gonna pause because this is a longer cutscene than I thought and ads are running right now. So we'll wait the ads out. It's amazing how, like, case-solving video games, the third case is just always awful. It's crazy how that happens. I'm seeing somebody go through Ace Attorney 3-3, and man, I forgot it was that bad. Also, I just noticed there's an actual thing that says time since last save. That's actually nice. So you know, like, if you're going to exit game, how fucked am I? Okay, ads are over.
But it ain't moving now.
Back to the D20.
Be wary, Rodent.
You know what? I survived freaking Half-World. Think I'm scared of some little... Ah!
Holy shit!
It's not alone. Get ready.
Try to stab me, will ya? How come monsters are never friends? Crush 'em, Drax!
I was getting bored anyway.
Being fried by lightning wasn't exactly enough for you?
It's gooey outside. Keeps regenerating.
The gelatin is satisfying. Strike! Just don't get your fist stuck in there.
They keep moving around.
Come on, we got this! Whose idea was it to make these sharp on the inside? I am not sure, but I am sure that you have crushed it!
We need to get to the core.
Perhaps these were sent by Lady Hellbender. The task for acing it!
I mean, that's more likely that they were indeed sent by her.
Stay away from its sharp edges! Beware! The scent of fresh blood draws more creatures to us!
You'd think the death of their kin would scare him off.
Someone get rid of the jiggle. The blobby's got a knife.
The Flobby's got a knife! Holy shit! Alright, you weren't kidding about the Blobbies having a knife.
Glad we can entertain you! Guess this is the local fauna! We must destroy the core! Throw that, Drax!
Peter, help!
Looks like even trees got her limits.
That was too close.
That's why I'm here!
Jelly's on the offensive. Keep moving around.
Come on, we got this!
Well, slime's speeding up. Shooting the jelly's no good.
Who put razor blades in the candy?
I don't know, but cutting into them is pretty fun, right?
So that's what a monster around here looks like?
We are outside Lady Hellbender's.
This game is very,
Her pets.
I thought this game was gonna be just like a shooter,
We're gonna
but
be
it's,
food if we don't climb
and then I
out.
thought maybe it was a little bit of like a Metroid Prime-like,
There's a trail going through the jungle. Try to find a way up.
but now I'm looking at this and I'm like,
It leads to the
this
fortress?
feels kind of Bayonetta-ish, honestly.
Dark Knight. All paths must lead to Lady Hellbender's fortress. All right, we need to find a way up that ship. This husk should be easier to climb than muddy terrain.
Having fun?
Didn't think I'd ever be shooting at a resistance ship. Drax, you could pull this reactor out gently, right?
If it were combustible, the rodents would have shot it by now.
He makes an excellent point.
Shall I continue ripping it apart?
No. I think we're good.
Like, the battles are all very clearly self-contained arenas. You're kind of graded on your
Great.
performance.
We made it halfway up. Now what?
Maybe if we could
Like,
lower that wing
Dodge
somehow.
mechanics. The only thing it's missing is bullet time.
You ever fly one of these things, Gamora? No doubt she shot them down.
I'm going to scout ahead. Try not to kill yourselves on the way up.
There they are. Wing controls.
Ah!
Mud in this area smells queer. It's them jelly things we fought.
Need your expert skills again, Rocket.
What's a resistance ship doing all the way out here anyway?
What's taking so long?
All right, Rocket. That wing control panel's all yours. Hope it still works.
Great. Everyone watch out for beeping red lights.
What? Why?
This is a resistance ship. We'll be lucky if there's only one booby trap on it.
Crew honored and interred without remains. Standard vessel designed for resistance recipes.
Flar.
That don't sound like no jelly thing.
They say that Lady Hellbender's call echoes throughout the planet. That don't sound like no lady either.
Careful. Looks like something big moved through here.
Yay.
If you see anything with claws the size of Drax, let me know.
I thought we already had our monster. What's she tracking this thing for? For sport.
Nothing wrong with a little sport. A girl has to keep busy.
You
Sweet
are looking for
connection.
trouble, assassin.
You sure you want to get lost out here?
Relax. I'm just looking around.
I am eager to experience Lady Hellbender's legendary menagerie.
Yeah, I bet you are.
What's the weirdest monster you guys have seen?
I once saw a brood transformed regalian wearing a Clintar parasite.
You could fit a lot of teeth into a head that big.
You have no idea.
Ooh, mysterious.
Found something, Quill?
Yeah, some kind of cave. Maybe it's got hidden treasure. Please don't let there be a space baron here. And hello, mystery goo.
Did you see a monster?
No, just trying to stay ready. Monster eggs. Yay. Okay, so note to self. If it looks like a monster cave and smells like a monster cave, and you're on a monster planet, wow, fuck!
Just me or that was
Looks like I'm not the only one who wanted out of the raid.
You bitch!
Murder cave, dealing with it.
See, this is the one thing that I was thinking as I was thinking this over, that I was like, it doesn't have the Bayonetta does, and that's like optional missable encounters, but there you go, there's one.
What, Scott? I knew I should have come down earlier.
Wait,
Optional
so where are you?
missable encounter.
With Max. Where are you?
Still checking things out. Nice hidden passage.
Everything okay in there?
Are you dead, Peter Quill, or merely severely wounded? I ain't far, Quill. Scream really loud if you find another blob creature.
You know I will.
Hey, listen, while it's just the two of us,
What's up?
you're busy exploring. Just meet me in the main cave when you're done looking around.
All right.
Alright.
Are you two coming?
Yeah, just a sec. We're having a moment.
A moment?
I think I can loop around. Oh.
Where's Groot?
I told him to wait up there. He may need to get between the other two. The rate they're going at it.
At least he's got long arms.
Oh, hey, an outfit. They do exist.
What exactly do you think you're gonna find down here?
I don't know. Caves are cool.
You done exploring, Quill? Cause, I really need to talk to you. There's something, personal I need to get off my chest.
Okay.
What's going on?
Look, I'm not sure about this whole selling Groot thing.
Rocky, we've been over this. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but what if it's not? What if something bad happens? Groot's the only real family I got, Quill. He's the only one who's accepted me for me.
Look, we're on our way to sell a monster. If you think there's no way Groot can...
You're looking at this all wrong. You think she's gonna see what you see. A big scary tree that only says 3 words.
Seems pretty accurate.
If she looks on the inside and sees what I see, we're screwed! Groot ain't no monster, and I don't think he can even pretend to be. He ain't no good at scheming!
All right, noted. But let's agree there are no perfect solutions here. I'll think about it, okay?
That's all I ask, Will.
Come on, the sooner we get the Lady Hellbender, the sooner we can focus on paying that stupid fine.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the one getting auctioned out. We're fine. You worry too much.
Still no sign of whatever made those claw marks?
No, just some jelly dudes.
Then it must be out on the hunt.
This place is a Flarkin maze. All those trees look like...
Like giant strings of saltwater taffy.
What? What's taffy?
It's sweet and delicious and it melts in your mouth.
And looks like a tree, apparently.
And it is made of salted water.
No, that's just the name.
Where's...
There's further proof that we're not welcome here. If we turn back every time we ain't wanted, we never go anywhere.
Good point.
Rooting's recommended.
You're up, Gamora.
Once I had to defend an ambassador from the Nightmare Realm.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Should have let her finish her story. It sounded good.
Groot says everything with skin is monstrous to him. But it's less disgusting when they have fur covering it. Hey, thanks, bud.
We'll need to find a way out of this jungle.
Why? It's dry down here.
Wouldn't you rather be wet than lost?
Not particularly.
Should we ask them for directions?
I'm thinking maybe they are directions.
Seriously? Oh, like a signpost or something.
I'm not saying it's an arrow with the word fortress on it, but statues suggest civilization, and the only settlement I saw when we were topside
Was Lady Hellbender's fortress.
What about you, Drax? Worst monster?
Oh, no. No. He's just gonna say the rodent. Don't give him the pleasure.
I was not going to say that.
Okay. Fine. Go.
I was deep in the jungle of an impossibly hostile planet. At the end of a bridge, I found this small, hairy, weasel-shaped abomination.
Scutthole! Now where'd he go? Hey, Quill! You out laying your eggs or something?
That is not how Terrans reproduce.
Not how most
Is that great
Terrans
parts?
reproduce. That's what
Yeah, I
makes
probably
our
did.
Quill so special.
Interesting.
I don't lay eggs.
The depressions are deep. This thing has got
That's
to
the
weigh
only thing
more than
back
all
here?
of us put together.
Man, I thought there'd be something cooler back here.
Even with Groot?
Okay, maybe excluding Groot.
Oh, I did. Look at that.
Dead end. That's just great.
Wait, is that Shatari tech over there?
Ask the Chitauri.
No, it is. It's a retractable bridge. They used them at the prison I was in.
Too bad the controls are on the other side of the giant chasm.
What are you?
Do not
Oh,
have time
here
to
we go.
dawdle in this jungle. I shall hurl the creature over the chasm so he may activate the bridge.
This is the part for the original E3 demo.
Your face. Put me down. No.
He'll be fine. Just curl up in a ball.
What?
Drax, throw him.
No.
Very well.
Peter?
It's okay. He'll land on his feet. I guess that only applies to cats.
You sons of dogs! Scut-busting ass!
I am not familiar with these words.
Filthy grunt scum, but
I think he's making them up. He's really pissed.
You free bagging
I remember this
Not
one.
shooting at us. He missed on purpose, right?
Order the beast to do its job.
Rocket, come on, man.
Cram it, dash face!
Fix the bridge and we'll raise your cut by 5%.
I want 10!
Okay, deal. We'll take it out of Groot's cut. He doesn't understand money anyway.
Yep, I remember that interaction. That was in the E3 demo. Years ago.
Thanks for the bridge, Rocket.
Might have been like the last year there was an
You even
E3.
think of
Eyes up, people.
incoming! Fucking monster things! Everyone get ready!
Oh, it's some of these guys again.
These things would have come in handy a second ago.
Would have been better than Drax's idea!
Yeah, they have a stagger bar and all that. But they also just die so quick.
Don't forget, we're selling one of those beasts.
Whoa, you're like flying chicks.
Place looks like a graveyard.
Focus on not becoming part of one.
No! You don't let them grab me!
These things would have come in handy a second ago.
I shall remove their wings!
Rip them a new one. Anything worse than a bug is a flying one.
So great! You talked the whole way away, Quill!
At least we didn't get
Enough of
shut
these
down
inferior
by
creatures.
lightning.
I yearn for the monster.
Yeah, I'm feeling all turned around as well.
What did we learn? I just realized we have 2 ability points. Bam the hammer. Rapid fire blaster bolts doing heavy damage spread across basically everything in a line in front of you. Or a cooler version of his ult. But I need 3 for that. Grouping up enemies. That's not super useful right now. Groot is going to be missing for the next mission, so I don't feel a need to deal with him. So yeah, Drax is Captain Stagger. Dash between enemies, striking each one once for moderate damage. If only one enemy is present, she'll attack it multiple times. She does get a stagger move. I might wait for the one more to get stagger wave. I feel like more correct options for staggering is probably the correct thing to do.
Why are we so sure this is the way?
The statues here didn't walk into place. They were carried.
Carried? By whom? For what purpose?
I thought you were supposed to be the Lady Hellbender.
There was nothing in the pamphlet about statues.
Maybe they weren't carried. Maybe some musclehead threw them over the ravine against their will.
Lady Hellbender could no doubt have the shot.
What's Shatari Tech doing on a backwater mudball like this?
Perhaps Lady Hellbender repelled an invading swarm, and it was among the spoils.
Maybe. Or maybe she was real cozy with the bug. Surprise, surprise.
Oh, that's the other way around.
Take weird
If you
statues
don't
over
opt for
weird
the
monsters
tossing
any day.
rocket.
You're in the business of selling monsters, Peter Quill, not statues.
If you don't toss
Yeah.
rockets, you gotta
I'm
go
also
down
in
and
the business of
around.
not
I
getting
see.
killed. Kind of a side thing I got going.
And then we'd end up here. Alright.
Think these statues are of the monsters on this planet?
They're made of rock.
Thanks, genius. I mean, maybe this is why Hellbender is so hot for monsters. Just another religious nut.
She is not a nut of any kind. She is a conqueror.
Maybe these were from the people she conquered.
Souls sacrificed by the priests. That's terrifying, honestly.
All right, Gamora. Pretty sure it's this way.
50 units, says the name.
He doesn't have 50 units.
No way are we almost there. Still got like half a planet to walk across.
Lady Hellbender could cross this jungle in 7 strides.
Sure she could.
Or she would have flown over the mountains.
Oh, she flies now.
I heard she shoots lasers out of her eyes.
Now we're talking.
I have not heard that one.
I heard there are actually 9 of her. That's why they call it Sector 9.
Ha! That is preposterous.
That one's preposterous.
No, the statues are not watching us.
Do not
What
be
if
so
they
sure.
were?
They say Lady Hellbender has eyes everywhere.
Of course they do.
Gamora, mind cutting us a path?
They say that Lady Hellbender feels it every time you cut a piece of her jungle.
Are you sure you're not just making shit up at this point?
An old Nova bomber. I haven't seen one of these since the war. I remember it used to take 12 ships to bring one down.
12 ships. Or 1 Chitauri infiltrator.
I'll take that one as a compliment.
Still no sign of the fortress?
Nope. We even sure this is the right way?
Yes.
Now what's the holdup?
Fear.
No. Just thinking someone else should cross the death pit first. Me and Groot are the merchandise.
Just go.
No, you just
Someone go!
Don't leaders usually cross first?
Not if it's dangerous. Because I need to cover everyone.
Right.
See, it's fine. Perfectly safe.
Fine.
Do not even think
Music says it's
of
not
pushing the
safe.
assassin.
There are so many better ways to kill someone.
does it.
Oh, that's concerning.
Groot says there's something down there.
It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It's unstable either way. Just move.
Yep, definitely saw the giant head.
I hit that in the circle.
Yep, definitely saw the giant head.
Oh, okay, I must have just been a pixel off.
Nice catch.
You're welcome.
Hey,
Don't
look
get
at
used
you.
to it.
Peter Quill, we are not alone here.
More D20s.
I got it.
Guys, anyone know what that is?
A monster.
Wall, saw that coming. Somebody has multiple health bars. Oh, nice. Mini boss.
Hey, at least it can't swallow you whole. Your corpse will feed the very creatures you prey upon.
Triangle, great. If the momentum gauge is active, a call to action prompt may occur. Incredible!
Finish the battle.
Maybe we ripped its tail off. It's not going to finish the battle after that.
That its tail between its legs. I say we go after it. Finish the job.
Anyone ever tell you you're scary?
Yes.
I mean, there's obviously a way out up there, which is exactly what we need. Plus, it'll give us eyes on where we need to go.
It is settled. Let's scale this down contraption.
Yeah, okay. How do we do that?
Good question.
Starting to wonder if I should be the one with the fancy visor.
Looks like a few cables are all that's standing between the wing and a makeshift bridge.
We need something to get up to those cables here. Do you see anything on the wreck that can help?
Listen, I gotta try.
Oh, what is taking so long? Are we doing something with that rusting hunk of metal or watching the weird plants grow? Come on, they're pretty Clark and weird.
Gotta be way up. Or we get there
I wonder
later.
about that wing cable. Probably too thick to just shoot, though. Looks like there's one of those
Oh,
vintage workbench
nice.
things back here. Okay, Rocket, let's see if this thing still works.
Yeah, all right. Just better not get jumped by any monsters.
We press R2 twice to shoot a charge shot. Firing rate doubles at low health. That's not too interesting. More shield, more regen. You can locate crafting components. Or just straight up increases your health. Visor's done. Boots. There it is! Slow time briefly when dodging at the last second.
Ta-da!
Welcome back, Bayonetta.
So, where are we?
Waiting for you so that we can scale this contraption.
Ah, right.
I tried. Welcome back, Witch Time.
The reactor thing there is pretty loose.
And pretty gunked up. Ugh.
Springboard for Ascension.
Gamora, how high up this thing can you climb?
Let's find out.
Are you relishing this moment, assassin?
What moment?
Visiting the grave of your enemies.
Nova Corps weren't my enemies, Drax. They were my father's enemies.
See anything useful up there?
I got eyes on this gunked up reactor. A couple of shots to bring it down. All right. Pretty sure that babies are ticking upward. Somehow.
It is neither a baby nor a ticket. It is a reactor.
Oh, I see now.
Drax, moving that thing around ain't a problem, right?
It is not. Just like the mighty Lady Hellbender, I am exceptionally muscular.
We got it, Drax.
Right about there.
This unit is tremendously heavy.
I thought you were exceptionally muscular.
Yes! That is why I can easily carry this great weight. Easily.
Do you
That's
even know
Skyrim.
where to...
I just knew what the
I have
Skyrim
merely
horse was
followed
about.
our leader's directions. I see. I see.
No giant monster. All good. Here goes nothing. That was fun.
Did he perish?
Hey, Quill, you dead?
No! Wow! I'm alive!
Are you in need of assistance, Peter Quill?
Ooh, right here. Wedge it in.
All right. Is this good?
Yeah, amazing.
You think he's stuck?
Perhaps.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Any sign of the giant thing in the ravine?
Oh yeah, we made a deal. You can eat fruit first.
But wait, we need a soldier.
Just messing with you, bud.
Can we get to the top of the ship now?
Oh, just needs to go.
Here's good.
I am on my way.
Surprised this thing hasn't been picked clean for salvage.
This planet is no place for carrion.
He's got a point. Hard enough to land here, let alone scour the surface for scrap.
What next, Peter Quill?
First a down resistance ship, now a Nova Corps one.
We're 2 out of 3 on Galactic War bingo.
This brings back memories!
There we go.
See? That was easy. Great teamwork, everyone. I helped in spirit.
All right. Slippery wind pummeled treetops, here we come.
You know, I really admire our team's commitment to safety.
One thing is clear. We would never have accomplished this task without the assassin.
Did Drax just praise Gamora?
I am giving credit where credit is due.
Took you long enough. We all know Gamora's super cool and super valuable.
There it is! Lady Hellbender's fortress!
It's gotten bigger, that for sure.
Ha!
That was over
It's
1,000
not getting bigger.
predatory
We are getting
species.
closer.
Thanks, Drax.
Looks like there's a way down here!
Well, you gotta see this ship.
Behold Lady Hellbender's wrath. Even the Chitauri feared her.
They didn't fear many back then.
I just thought I almost died there.
Man, never realized Seknarf was such a hot spot for the war.
Everywhere was a hot spot for the war.
Okay, yeah, but still seems like a pretty random swamp hole to be fighting over.
Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Slimy. Guys? You might want to wait to come down here.
Oh, why the Flarkus is so deep?
In a jam, boys?
You think?
Yeah, we are.
So schmack, reach!
sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and fast.
Where am I supposed to find a rope?
I don't know. I'm sinking in jelly here.
Quill, do something!
Like what?
Quill,
Oh, well, Rocket's dead. I'm confused. What was I supposed to do there? They're supposed to put them both in the center?
Oh, slimy.
Move them in. Okay.
Guys! You might want to wait to come down here.
oh, why the Flarkus is so
Oh! That's right. Camera mode.
deep?
You can access that in cutscenes?
You think?
Some schmack. Reach!
Sword will not work, woman. Find us a rope.
Yeah, and
Wish
fast.
you could skip this
Where am I supposed to
cutscene,
find a
though.
rope?
I don't know. I'm
It's quite the
sinking in
punishment
jelly
for
here.
failing that quick time event.
Do something!
Like what?
Quill,
Oh, they literally did have arrows.
What did you just do?
Sorcery. So cold.
Rocket! Somebody get him out of there!
See? There's our sales pitch.
Mind telling us what happened?
I don't know. My glasses, they... Only done that once before when I was a kid. I don't do it on purpose.
Classic Spartoid tech. Just when you think you've seen it all, you pull scut like this.
Just leave the guns alone.
Quill, I just want to see how they tick. Otherwise, it might as well be magic.
Or sorcery.
Guys,
DNA coding the rhythms, some kind of morphing nano.
Or sorcery.
Acquire the ice
go
element.
again.
Ice. Yeah, this game does have very much Metroid Prime DNA too. Okay, so D-pad equips elements. Icon on the health bar indicates a weakness. Okay.
It's an ice cube! That's fun!
we're so happy for you and your guns, Quill. Who says these things are a pain to tie down? Someone get me a look at the core!
we need to wreck right inside! Forget the jelly! We're dead if those orange ones get too close!
Then let's not stick around!
Do your worst, Lady Hellbender!
Let's not close just yet!
We're
Oh,
close,
there we go.
but we're gonna need to get up there.
And now we can give you a stagger ability.
Thinking we can climb up and over.
Ding, ding, ding! Give that man a gold star!
Let's figure out how to make it climbable.
Stars are made of hydrogen, not gold. Here, try to...
Wonder if we can get anything to pop
you extend that cannon?
With my brute animal strength? No!
Drax,
Right.
think you can drag this cannon out?
I will try. It is more stubborn than expected.
But it worked. Oh, I
Will
see.
not stay in place.
You couldn't just hold it for a while longer?
You,
Drax, can you try again?
why? It does not stay.
I'm working
Don't worry,
it
I got a
out.
plan.
Trust me.
Gotta find a way to lock it in place.
I cannot hold it forever.
I did it!
Impressive, Peter Quill.
Now we gotta get the next one out. Rocket, I need you to squeeze inside that little hole and try to knock the gun loose from the inside.
Hello? Chitauri ship full of booby traps and death mechanisms?
But you love both those things.
You're right, I do. And I always wanted to see the inside of one of these bug bombers. Fine. Oh, what reeks in here? That's... Oh, Scott.
You okay in there, Rocket?
I found the crew. I guess not even the worms want to eat dead Chitauri meat.
Rocket.
Relax. Just gonna reroute the little bit of remaining power to the cannon and... nothing. You know what? Clark it. I'm blowing it up.
What? Hang on! Think about all the booby traps and...
Ha! Look at it go! You must have jump-started the thing.
Rocket, you okay?
Yeah. And dry now, too.
Gamora, can you clear us a path through that junk?
Sure.
Yes, Peter Quill. Onward to the palace of the great giantess.
Oh, so she's a giantess now.
It is said that Lady Hellbender stands 50 heads tall.
Doesn't tell you much. Depends whose head. Ever met a regalian?
Yes, their heads are ridiculous.
It's all crashing ships cleaned up. So I won't jump in the forest. There's too much, and beasts have moved in. So how have they been trying to clean up?
Oh, man.
That is not a happy monster.
Well, at least it left.
Back to its broodmother, Lady Hellbender.
Oh,
Come on. Why is the bridge always on the wrong side?
I could throw.
Touch me again, and I paint these cliffs green.
Okay, okay. No throwing and no shooting. There's got to be another way across. We'll just look around.
Lady Hellbender.
Let me guess. She would have laid over the ravine and let us walk across on her back.
I was going to explain that she would have thrown the woodland creature without hesitation. But your speculation is also conceivable.
No.
I sure hope that Butler's beast ain't running back to Mom and tell us.
if we can't get across it, maybe we can go around it.
Looking for cracks, caves, or crevices, people.
I feel like I've heard you say that before,
Shelter
but in a
sculpture.
different context.
I used to believe that the rodent had the most impressive firearm in our group. I've changed my mind. The fortress is this way, Peter Quill.
I know. I'm just doing some exploring.
Alright, I confirm this is optional.
I'm pretty sure exploring is code. It means he went the wrong way, but is too stubborn to admit it.
In that case, we'll...
No, it means there's collectibles this way.
Shouldn't we at least have a leash for our monster? There's usually some acting involved in this kind of infiltration. Everything okay, Peter?
Yeah, just, you know, turning water into ice.
Go off.
I think I can see my house from here.
What are you doing up there?
Scout-type stuff. Scouting. Looks like we, need to keep going towards the fortress and not away from it.
Excellent work, Peter.
Is that all that was back here? that was it. I'm always on the lookout for more costumes now.
We'll take your word for it, bud.
Take his word for what?
He says the soil here is like supercharged with plant foods. It's getting a little bit of a buzz just walking on it. You know, you guys should take my ideas more seriously. I do have augmented intelligence.
What is 55,787,880 divided by 9,512?
5,863. Give or take. I got a glitchy calculator chip that's always off by 2.
What is 4 plus 2?
4.
What is 2 plus 4?
8.
And he's our engineer?
Always off by 2. Oh yeah.
Guys, I've got something here.
Look at this game. Not abusing yellow paint.
This looks promising.
It's yellow.
There's little room to maneuver if
moss.
something should attack.
We're not gonna be here long.
Anybody see a way through?
We'll make one if we have to.
Oh, anybody else smell that? It really stinks back here.
Yes, it smells putrid. Ugh.
Where is it coming from?
Oh, what the fuck?
Yep, definitely something gross behind here. Drax, can you chuck that through the stink wall?
I fear I will regret this. That is disturbingly fragrant. After you.
Oh, it smells like that time Drew threw up.
Oh, it's squelching. Oh.
I am clenching every orifice right now.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Don't like that.
Anybody? Whoa! Okay, that got my blood pumping.
Why would Lady Hellbender cage this creature?
Because it's annoying as scut.
Perhaps it is food.
That thing's food?
Yes, monster food.
I wonder what it tastes like.
It tastes like an ad break. Nah, we'll let it run.
Peter,
Why would it taste like that?
we can use this.
You know, we really
Monster
gotta
food.
work on your taste
The
buds.
cage.
You get it?
We need the cage.
Taste
We go into that
buds.
fortress with our monster peacefully walking beside us. We'll be laughed right out of the room.
Any bites?
Why are you whispering?
Huh, I tried.
Pet the tentacle
The
thing.
more thinks we can sell our monster act better if we have a
What do ad breaks taste like?
Is why.
Only problem is there's a pissed off monster inside.
That thing's got bigger
Release the beast.
Whatever that
Dispose
yellow
of it.
stuff
Because that
tastes
worked
like.
so well for you last time.
We need a better plan of attack.
Yes. Ideally, one that guarantees my safety is needed.
Oh, there's another one of these things.
Stumpy's back!
Ice him up, Peter!
Might sting more than blasters! Make it hurt, Gamora!
Sektor has a new predator! Yeah! Mess him up, Jack!
Big boy's tough nut to crack!
coming with me.
We better hurry.
It was vibrating very
First
intensely.
rain,
It didn't want to be
then
on that
jelly,
surface.
then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet.
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part.
Hey, we're a team. If we're gonna smell like butt... Group, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
For you, maybe. I love easy.
Well, that's a way up.
So who's next in line for the throne if Lady Hellbender has an accident?
Perhaps she is immortal.
Nobody's immortal. Not even death herself.
Can't believe you just said that with a straight face.
Welcome to Marvel. You say that stuff with a straight face. Anyway, they aren't following me, so I assume this is not the... This is a side quest over here.
That thing heavy, Quill?
Surprisingly light.
If we put our monster in it, will he shrink as well?
No. It would compress
Oh.
anything inside to a mound of twitching gore.
Neat.
Don't get any ideas.
Thanks, Gamora, for being the best. Ah, there we go. The 5 horsemen of the apocalypse. Oh, I see. I didn't realize that at first. Well, now he looks like a suitable monster.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
So if we're gonna haggle this monster, how much are we asking for our monster?
What do you mean, don't get greedy? We're running a business here.
We need to make a profit this time.
So, what do we do if all don't go well with Lady A? We're gonna fight a monster queen?
You would be a formidable adversary indeed.
Lady Hellbender isn't her adversary.
It's gonna go fine, right, Groot?
Whoa, that is definitely in my top
you
10
being Groot is
fortresses.
exactly the problem.
Just like real people, they're having 2 different conversations at the same time.
What
Also,
the
there's
fuck?
flying fish.
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
Got arrested!
That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship.
Ugh. We just can't catch a break. There's always some stupid blah monster or angry space cops or a random ship explosion kicking us in the teeth.
And the weather always sucks.
It does. I'm wet and hungry and angry, but damn it, I'm not about to lose this deal after everything we've been through. So I'm gonna march into that ridiculously awesome palace and try to sell the crap out of one of my valued team members. Because I think we've all earned that chance.
I am eager to behold the Monster Queen.
So, when are the rest of us gonna get jet boots?
It takes years of special training to operate these things.
You had years of jet boot lessons.
No, but the guy I took them off of did.
You stole them.
He was dead. Flew into a ceiling fan.
Oh! I don't know if that was intentionally scripted as part of the moment there, but I like that as soon as I said that, Drax just turned 90 degrees to look at me. That's environmental storytelling.
Let's just get this done.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin infinity bridge is what it is.
Are you being dramatic, Rodent? Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right. Cage.
Point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like you mean business.
Groot, you ready to squeeze in?
Peter Quill, there's still time to reconsider. The tree creature is not very monstrous.
You say when I have that skin on him?
Drax, we're doing this just like we planned on the Milano.
You're being stubborn. Clearly the rodent is
I
the
am
one
not
that...
being stubborn, I just refuse to change my mind. Because it's the right decision.
Hey, lovebirds, let's go. Bridge ain't gonna cross itself.
I hope Lady Hellbender is as gullible as you expect she is.
You hang tight there, bud.
I think both
When
of these
time
options
comes,
would have
I'll get
failed.
you out of there. Rocket style if I got it.
Drax. Gamora, can you help me with
No.
this? What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Oh, come on.
Don't look at me, I ain't pulling that big. Remember, buddy, menacing! Like me, only bigger. I am Groot. Not bad, not bad.
Gonna fucking ride on it? Really?
Okay,
Make my job
here we
harder?
go. Whoa! Okay, whoa! Little bit close.
Easy, big guy. Don't know what you heard, but we just want to bring you back a new friend. I know it can't understand me, but maybe it responds good to soothing tones.
I was like, look at that big old space under there, and then I realized, oh, that's where the
Campfire
beasts
song
are
or something
kept.
We could sing to kill the time. Ooh, I know one. It's called...
Please stop.
All right, yeah. Okay. Wait, is Please Stop the name of your song?
No.
And the chicken I still have to keep holding up. I've been holding up.
How long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5.
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
Am I about to have a, like, journey to the center of my mind?
Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes? If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
13 whole years. Look at you.
Journey to the center of my
Where does time
mind.
go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, we already looked over all this.
Be warm enough to spend the night in the yard soon. I love falling asleep looking at the stars, wondering what might be out there. Mom says Grandpa used to play this a lot when she was a kid, but it's been busted ever since I can remember.
If push comes to shove, we'll bring hell down from above.
And says you can get a brain parasite if you share a toothbrush. Imagine that. Something growing inside of you, slowly taking over.
Don't give a damn. This is our time to go from zero A man on the run, he's a ghost, he is no one. The thunder when it comes will bring with it many guns. Gypsy woman said, she said,
Hey, wait a minute, you can't say that.
you can't run forever, gotta stand and face your fear.
It's the 1980s, it's okay.
We'll bring hell down from above.
Corey's out underneath a porch. That's
Are you ready to go, go, go? We'll make our stand. Don't give a damn.
Well, 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 look who decided to finally come up.
Pac-Man.
Here's my cake.
I warned you.
No, you didn't.
I am so full.
Mom.
Oh. Okay, sit your butt down, Slowpoke.
That is the
Don't worry,
world's
I'm not gonna
biggest
sing.
fucking
I like your singing.
wheel of
Well, you might
cheese.
be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager. Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling all over you.
Mom.
What did you wish for?
2 of them left, though. I wonder if
Why
that's
would I
going to
wish for
become
anything?
relevant
I've
in
got
the
everything
game.
I want.
We know of one.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie. Tonight.
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
You watched The Exorcist when you were younger than me.
Of course you would remember that. And then I ask you if you packed your lunch and you give me a blank stare. No, I
Kids, remember the
I
darndest
wanted us
things.
to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
Yeah, gotta shoot your way out of
I
them.
couldn't just stand there.
No, of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push
No.
Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together.
Those balloons changed reflection. Did you see that?
Don't you dare touch that dial.
Yep.
Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it. Promise me you'll be safe tonight, Peter.
It's a nice
We're just
quality
going to the
house. Look at that.
movies.
2
What
ovens.
could happen?
Stove kind of sucks, but what can you do?
Boring.
How are you getting to the movie?
My pants didn't do much better than my eye in that fight.
You know, I was talking to Janie's mom the other day.
Here we go.
She's a lovely girl, Peter.
She listens to disco, Mom. Hey, Kubrick, buddy. No matter how long you wait here for Grandma and Grandpa, they're not coming back. Sorry.
That's sad. You live here, you can get good internet?
I want you home right after the movie.
Can't we stop by the arcade for a bit?
I feel this place needs
Pushing
some
your
fixing
luck,
up
mister,
first,
and you won't
but
be going anywhere.
Mom's pretty close to winning this game.
Is this Risk? Yeah, I think this is Risk. That is definitely like an actual game. It's also Eidos Montreal, so I was gonna say it's probably like a Japanese game of baseball, but no, it's probably actual baseball. Hero Chase, Moonspell, Goodies and Baddies. Birds. I was wondering why this seemed vaguely familiar. Actual baby. How many of these do you think are just like actually photos the
Little guy put up a
developers had
big
on
fight.
hand?
Wouldn't have been able to land him without Grandpa's tricks.
I know the real reason you don't want to finish our game. You're just scared that I'll beat you.
I still have lots of time to stage a comeback.
Holy shit! Okay, yeah, this place kinda rocks. Wait a minute. Giant ass bathtub? Yeah, he like that carrier didn't like standing on that surface. Peter also didn't like standing on that surface. I'm almost curious to see if he had the black eye in the opening.
I don't know much about art, but I know that this is excellent. Grandma really had talent.
Oh. She made that. Huge fuck-off bathtub. I don't even like bathtubs, but having a huge fuck-off bathtub is basically like the sign that you actually have money. Oh, okay. That's the room I need to go to. Oh, what the hell? A computer in the 1980s? Okay, yeah, no, these people had money. You had a computer in the 1980s? Yeah, you had money.
Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be real? Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer.
Oh.
Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad.
Certified Master Farmer. Rifle Association. Equine Studies Institute. A professional horse trainer.
Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie.
You're in a Marvel property, Peter, so a lot of UFO sightings are probably real. To be fair, if I remember my Marvel lore right, I'm pretty sure Peter's dad is literally an alien.
Sure, it'd be nice to believe there are other worlds out there, but what are the odds? Pretty slim, I bet.
Hold on. Theory of the Seasons. The things that are called theories in science are very funny. Technically, we haven't proven that gravity exists. It's just a theory. No, actually, I think gravity is a law now.
I miss him so much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home. Even in winter. Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it.
That hair is awful. Me, meanwhile, it's not quite the way I want it, but it's closer. We're getting there. I'll eventually get the hairdressers to dress it correctly. The fucking indentations in the carpet where things have been sitting. Wow, look, it's like picturesque middle America. The fucking alarm clock that literally everyone had. This house is basically the r/millennials subreddit. Every other post is just fucking... Remember when homes looked like this? And it's just a picture that looks like Peter Quill's house.
I know it sounds crazy, but Mom's convinced my dad was an alien. She really believes it. Could she be right?
Believe it or not, Peter, she's right. And now we're gonna flash back to the present.
At last! Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. As I was saying, you don't trust me, Rocket?
With Groot? Flark no. I ain't putting his bark solely in your hands.
Your call, Peter.
You're just jealous my plan's better. You're green with envy.
Better than black and blue.
Try it, lady. I got 12,000 volts with your name on it.
I'm sure you can trust Gamora with that thing that I was definitely paying attention to. I trust her with my life.
I'd trust her with your life, too. Just not with Groot's.
Hey, mean.
I've got a lot more experience sneaking into places than you do.
I still say me and my tracking device would have better odds of finding him.
Not without sounding every alarm in the process.
Name? Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Well, you do live on a mud ball in the middle of nowhere.
What's that?
What he means is you will have. We're huge in the Kree system.
What's in the box?
A rare creature.
It's about the only
last of
system
his
they're
kind,
huge in.
and all-around swell guy.
Looks like a bush.
It is a tree.
A talking tree. That's new. All right, get going. Before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Thanks, officer. Have a nice day.
Officer?
Whatever.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
Gonna go to
Tree
hell.
is no killer. We should be selling the angry rodent. Lady Hellbender will be displeased.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's knows you.
It's a Flarkin army.
Any chance they're the zookeepers with guns?
I have never seen Orthos tamed. I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. If worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Unless she's got a fleet of Shi'ar dropships.
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of ships to take her old monster mash on tour.
And cue the shit.
I stand corrected. Those ain't Shi'ar.
Oh, come on.
Why did we not simply dock here and avoid the planet's inhospitable surface?
Great question.
Next time, I'm flying.
Indeed.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not know. Not chases across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Are you flarkin' kidding me? Look at this place! How's Gamora supposed to find you once we've sold him?
I'll find someone who knows and listen.
You're gonna ask for directions?
Never said I'd ask.
Screw this. I'm not gonna let you just wing it with Groot.
Rocket's got a point.
Thanks!
No one's more sneaky or badass, Gamora, but this place is a maze.
So give me your stupid tracker thing.
No flarkin' way.
Oh, well, if Rocket has a tracker, then we should absolutely be using that.
Woman with expensive tastes. That's good news for our deal. Come on, we're a team. We stick together. All for one.
I
and
missed
one
all.
for
I missed
all.
this information.
That's
I was having a flashback.
surprisingly insightful. Did you just make that up?
Yep, just now. Totally off the top of my head.
Follow me and pay attention. You will not approach Lady Hellbender's throne. If she chooses to approach you, you will remain still. No erratic movements.
We're the only thing.
I am humbled by my queen's competence.
Spare me your empty attitude.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you mean. Do not blame me for your freedom. You are not the first to claim they have captured a Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I said,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
It's gonna kill him. Woo, let's go!
You are free here.
Well, that was easy.
Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Oh, well, at least she's fair enough to transfer the funds to their next of kin.
Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh.
Girl's dressed like a warrior in WoW.
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Unlikely.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Yes.
Just play along, man. Flatter her or something. You got this.
I shouldn't have chosen this.
Best. Your negotiation skills are terrible. Lady Hellbender, I can see by the size of your weapon that you must be a skillful warrior.
Perhaps I can give you a demonstration sometime.
You would make an acceptable opponent.
Tell me, Destroyer, what brings you to Seknarf 9?
Peter Quill, show her the creature.
Oh, well, alright. That went better than I thought. He passed the buck off very quick.
A Flora Colossus. I thought your kind had been wiped out. Name your terms, Destroyer.
20,000 units.
20,000?
The creature is not monstrous like the creepy little beast.
We're gonna haggle.
But it is a capable warrior and it possesses regenerative qualities. Also, it is the last of its species. 20,000 units is sufficient compensation.
No.
No! What do you mean, no?
I mean, no.
Listen,
Hey
we
there,
just need
hi,
the debt
I'm
pay.
Star-Lord. Again, the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Trax was just messing with you. 10,000 units would be more than enough.
The amount I demanded was not a mistake.
Don't you think 10,000 is a more reasonable amount, Drax?
I do not.
he is just kidding. 10,000 units and we'll throw in a coupon.
Enough! If I wished to hear curs whine, I'd visit the feeding pens. 9,000 units for the Flora Colossus.
Alright, so I did have the right answer here.
9,537. For the cage.
Deal.
Good haggling skills, honestly, Drax. Once we got the stick out of your ass. $9,537.
The storms
Or
of
seven, yeah.
Seknarf grow ravenous. You will stay among my Hellraisers and revel as one of us.
Yeah, this is great. We'd be... Thank you.
Damn.
No, of course I will. I'll call you. You guys were supposed to wait for me. You took too long. I was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Seknarfian beast handler.
Who confirmed that Groot is definitely probably being kept in the new editions pen.
Which is where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
Boy, when these guys go, they go hard.
They're heavily inebriated.
Doesn't mean they're not a threat. Some of my best blade work happens after I've had a few.
If a few Scut Knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, hey! We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax, what part of quiet don't you understand?
Dead is quiet, Peter Quill.
No killing! Don't touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break anything.
We're fucked. We're so
Don't
fucked.
do anything stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot. And us.
Well, I'm sure a stealth mission will be great to lead off on next time. And look at that, I didn't even actually need the playlist because we never had to use the, we never had to use the fucking panic button that starts the music. Oh well, that's fine. And still ran warm in here, but not super hot. Like I can live with what I think we have the graphics set to now, so that's good. Anyway, that's it for today because, well, it's that time. You know what we're at now. I'll be back though on Wednesday more randomizer stuff. Probably, like, Peak and Mario Kart, probably. I did unlock the second biome in Peak, so we can do new stuff. Friday, more Time Stranger, where, well, we've managed to go 3 for 3 on authority figures, is all I'll say to that. And, next week, I'm going to try to make Wednesday happen. I do now know that the next 2 Wednesdays I work. It's not a trend till it's 3, but it looks like I probably have my Wednesdays back for the summer on time this year. Well, still like a month later than I used to, but early enough that I could at least make money this year instead of tread water financially. But if Wednesdays become an issue, I might move randomizer stuff to Saturday then going forward. We'll see. Probably will know that by the start of May. So, for today though, that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. I got stuff to do. Well, stuff to do. Doesn't look like folks want to chat yet, but for now, bye. By the way, I used the wrong headphones this entire stream.